Why do you think Assault falls in love with Gabriel?
For a lot of because he has this idea that women just aren't good, and because this biologically attractive specimen has similar like interests and is Astolf in the past has not gotten to know women outside of like Faustina, outside of the biology, so he does not realize, because he was raised that way, that women have like other qualities. So seeing someone who is introduced first as qualities and then as body is exciting. But I think also we talked about how I also think that Astolf wants to have and wants to be Gabriel, wants to be like, there's all this talk about refined and like they're so refined, and I think that's something that, as much as Astolf is like, no, I don't care about money, I want to like make more debt and cause more of a ruckus. I think that that's not what he wants. I think that he does want to be loved by his grandfather. He wants everyone in the room to respect him, and he acts up to get that. But if he were Gabriel, he wouldn't have to act up. He could just learn and be smart and yeah.
Well, but this is a question we actually did talk about. We had the other day the whole is Astolf bi conversation, but I think it's a kind of my personal opinion, which no one else is bound to, but my personal opinion, he's not bi, he's just a misogynist, is that he has this whole thing where he's like, I'm totally straight, totally attracted to women. It's just that no women are good people. They all suck. So yeah, like you said, it's meeting someone who is a woman for whatever scare quoting is necessary there, but who is also a human being. That does it.
Yeah.
I also entertain the idea that maybe it's a bit of his narcissism too, that he's falling in love with basically himself.
Yeah.
An educated, powerful.
And I think the turning point that I feel most of the time in the show is when Gabriel's like, I have this money for you. Like, I want to. Astolf has never had someone say, I want to be your friend, and that's when it starts. I mean, well, also it's like, oh, cool, you fight, you're cool, but like it's also that like, I'm going to give you everything. He's like, oh, yes. It's a lot of things. He really doesn't, but really does love them for a lot of reasons. That doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is complicated, and I also think, I make a lot of statements about what the show is about, but I'm allowed, I'm the director. I think it would probably be, I think on the one hand, yes, Astolf does treat Gabriel horribly, but I also think that part of what George Sand is doing is saying that it's if you said that relationships that are unequal and in which one party treats the other horribly can't be described as love, that's most love out right now, because that is the relationship between men and women. There is that power differential, there is that abuse or potential for abuse. So yeah, I think Astolf does love Gabriel, but is also awful. Because I guess Astolf's conception of love is also wanting to possess Gabriel.
Yeah, it's not the ideal love.
It's not the ideal love.
It's like a contract.
We have only talked about this a little bit, but I see Astolf as a victim in the sense that he does these horrible things that are totally unacceptable, and at the same time, he is a bit of a victim of his culture, of his hormones, and also of mental illness. I mean, it's clearly a pathological kind of insecurity and jealousy. It's not ordinary, he can't be reasoned with.
That
in
could
that
not
sense.
ordinary?
That jealousy is not Marguerite. The
No.
whole scene where.
No, wanting to kill people.
Well, not even that, but when
And
he said
trying to.
Gabriel, you know, even if you were locked in a dungeon and
Yeah.
somebody walked by
Right.
and saw you,
Pathological.
that's not the normal. I mean, I don't know for the time, but it's
I mean, I
now.
don't know, I just don't see the point in trying to pathologize it, it's drama, it's melodrama. I think it's supposed to, I think within the context of the show, it's probably supposed to be like within the normal range of human emotions.
But I hate to say this, and maybe it's politically incorrect, that I would think within gay, any kind of relationship, those power struggles exist, whether it's male, female, non-binary, anything, it's like, that's human nature. And I think that's,
Use of nature is not limited to men.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sure, no,
exactly.
that's not the
So
point,
any-
I also don't think it's the point that's saying
any,
Yeah,
had to say that.
It's not that those are the only kinds of relationships that can be abusive, it's just that it's baked into
Or
it.
with the power, I mean, I think when you, that those, because we're messed up, a lot of us, coming into things, and that it's just a matter of growth of how people treat one another when they become involved and enmeshed that way, that can happen whether in any type of relationship. Same.
Any final thoughts from anyone? All right,
Well,
well,
did an excellent job.
thank you so much, Rex and Diane, thank you so much for tell your friends, we have, I mean, hopefully 6 more shows from now that get snowed out, I heard there's gonna be some snow.
Oh, God, no.
Ah!
No. No, no, no. No snow.